Samson's revenge on the Philistines. Sometime later, Samson went to visit his wife during the wheat harvest and took her a young goat. He told her father, "I want to go to my wife's room." He told Samson, "I really thought that you hated her, so I gave her to your best man at the wedding. But her younger sister is prettier anyway. You can have her instead." "This time I'm not going to be responsible for what I do to the Philistines," Samson fumed. So he went and caught 300 foxes, 2 at a time. He tied their tails together and put torches in the knots. Then he set fire to the torches and turned the foxes loose in the Philistine wheat fields. In this way, he burnt up not only the wheat that had been harvested, but also the wheat that was still in the fields. The olive orchards were also burned. When the Philistines learned that Samson had done this because his father-in-law had given Samson's wife to his best man, they punished his wife and burned down her father's house. Samson told them, "So this is how you act. I swear that I won't stop until I pay you back." He attacked them fiercely and killed many of them. Then he went and stayed in the cave in the cliff at Etam. The Philistines came and camped in Judah and attacked the town of Lehi. The men of Judah asked them, "Why are you attacking us?" They answered, "We came to take Samson prisoner and to treat him as he treated us." So these 3,000 men of Judah went to the cave in the cliff at Etam and said to Samson, "Don't you know that the Philistines are our rulers? What have you done to us?" He answered, "I did to them just what they did to me." They told him, "We have come here to tie you up so we can hand you over to them." Samson said, "Give me your word that you won't kill me yourself." "All right," they said, "we are only going to tie you up and hand you over to them. We will not kill you." So they tied him up with 2 new ropes and brought him back from the cliff. When he got to Lehi, the Philistines came running toward him, shouting at him. Suddenly the power of the Lord made him strong, and he broke the ropes around his arms and hands, as if they were burnt thread. Then he found a jawbone of a donkey that had recently died. He reached down and picked it up and killed 1,000 men with it. So Samson sang, "With the jawbone of a donkey I killed 1,000 men. With the jawbone of a donkey I piled them up in piles." The place where this happened was named Ramath-Lehi, which means Jawbone Hill. Samson became very thirsty, so he called to the Lord and said, "You gave me this great victory. Am I now going to die of thirst and be captured by these heathen Philistines?" Then God opened a hollow place in the ground at Lehi, and water came out of it. Samson drank it and began to feel much better. So the spring was named Hakor, meaning caller, as Samson had called to God for help. Samson led Israel for 20 years while the Philistines ruled the land